Supreme Court rulings regarding campaign financing. One Supreme Court ruling regarding campaign financing is Buckley v. Vallejo. Congress attempted to restrict financial contributions to candidates. But the question is, did this violate the First Amendment? The conclusion was that limits on individual contributions did not violate the First Amendment, but independent expenditures and money given by your own personal family and also the total cannot be limited. Another court case regarding campaign financing was the Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission. The Bipartisan Campaign Reform Act of 2002, also called the McCain-Feingold Act of 2002, banned soft money contributions to national political parties from corporations and unions. It also raised the limit for individual contributions and put restrictions on independent expenditures. The court ruled that any limitation on the expression of people, even in a corporation, violated the First Amendment. Therefore, freedom of speech was no less important in a corporation. In McConnell versus the Federal Election Committee, the court considered these questions. Does the soft money ban of the Campaign Finance Reform Act of 2002 exceed Congress's authority to regulate elections under Article 1, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution and/or violate the First Amendment's protection of freedom of speech? And also, do regulations of the source, content, or timing of a political advertising in the Campaign Finance Reform Act of 2002 violate the First Amendment? The decision upheld soft money ban and upheld the hard money restrictions on issue ads. Another court decision regarding campaign financing was that of the Colorado Republican Federal Campaign Committee versus the Federal Election Commission. The court considered this question: do limits on campaign spending violate First Amendment rights when applied to a party's independent spending and not connected to a particular candidate? The court ruled that any limits on campaign spending not connected to a particular candidate but made by the party independently is a violation of the First Amendment. These are only a few of the court cases regarding campaign spending. There are many more throughout history. Time after time, people have tried to limit a corporation's contributions and an individual's contributions to campaign spending. But the court always rules that this is unconstitutional because money is the same as speech. The court continues to rule that limits on contributions of money limits freedom of speech.